Lots of sunny weather to start the week. Chief Meteorologist Scott Covert now back out on the back porch, enjoying at least for the next, well, a couple of days, I suppose.
Most of this week is going to be really nice. Now, we've had that front come through today. Got mostly cloudy skies out there. Live look in Fayetteville off towards the west. We may get a nice sunset out of it, but those clouds are going to break up overnight tonight. And it does get somewhat cool come tomorrow morning. A lot of nice weather this week. Unfortunately, my job is to tell you that, well, we've got rain chances tracking our direction. Let me take you to my weather maps. This is going to be what we're looking at over the next several days. First of which is going to be Wednesday. Look, I think a lot of us, most of us, are probably going to be A-OK come Wednesday. Slight chance of a spotty shower, maybe north of Interstate 40. Not going to be a day ruiner, not going to be a soaker, something to be aware of. Now, much better chances of rain do return to the forecast for us by Friday evening, and that rain chance stays elevated at least through Easter Sunday, I'm afraid to tell you. When it comes to the severe weather potential, this is what corresponds to a level 2 risk. This comes from the Storm Prediction Center over in Norman. They've got most of us under that level 2 risk for some severe weather. What we know at this point is that the overall pattern is going to be more conducive to storms, and a few of those severe weather ingredients that have to come together are going to be present. So we'll watch those storms for you closely. Right now, timing looks to be evening at the earliest, probably later into Friday night. This is Futurecast by 7 o'clock. We noticed that signal starting to show some showers and some thunderstorms all ahead of a cold front. That cold front is going to be the culprit for us this weekend. It's going to stall out, and while it stalls out right here in our neck of the woods, there are going to be pieces of energy or disturbances in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere that pretty much run over that cold front as if it was a railroad track. And that's going to keep rain chances somewhat high for us going into the weekend. Here's Saturday around 3 o'clock. You notice better rain chances may be just off to our west, but this will continue on and off for us. Early Sunday morning, decent signal of some rain, some thunderstorms around the area before that front eventually clears it going into late Sunday night. If you're one of those folks that have to organize some Easter festivities, and you're thinking, oh boy, what am I going to do? I wouldn't cancel yet, right? This isn't locked into place just yet, but I would definitely be recommending to you that now is the time to be thinking of some alternatives. It certainly is shaping up to be a wet weekend forecast. 1 to 3 inches will be common for a lot of us around the area. Looks like the higher amounts this time may be northwest Arkansas, maybe northeast Oklahoma. We'll gradually taper that off as the further south and east we go. And tomorrow, it's going to be beautiful. Nothing to be concerned with tomorrow. You're going to want that light jacket out the front door early in the day. 60, though, by lunchtime. Sunshine keeps with us most of the day. 65 by lunch in the River Valley, eventually tapping into those low 70s. Overall, some really nice weather for the next several years. 7-day forecast shows things are going to get breezy on Thursday. Winds out of the south could gust as high as 40 miles per hour again. I know, another one of those windy days. And that southerly wind warms us up into the 80s for Thursday and Friday. Chances of rain for Friday look to arrive by the evening, continuing into the overnight hours. Saturday looks to be wet, potentially stormy. Easter Sunday, of course, right there, wet and potentially stormy as well. Right now, the Storm Prediction Center has that chance of severe storms for Friday, but I'll tell you, I expect some additional outlines to come out for us, maybe for Saturday and Sunday, but especially for Sunday as that cold front gets ready to move on through. 'Tis the season. You were talking about the
yes.
The Oklahoma City bombing. That's actually my very first memory of news here on Channel 5. And interestingly enough, what I also remember about that day is not only were we glued to the television set, Channel 5 had to actually break into programming that day. Jay Hillgartner was tracking some severe thunderstorms, tornado warnings during the middle of all that. So I remember watching that on television and having to go to the storm shelter like all within the same day. It's crazy to think that's been 30 years.
It was a very busy day here, I'll promise you.
Oh, I have
having
no
lived
doubt
that,
about
yes.
that. Yeah.